Good morning. My name is Peter Godfrey. As many as you know, I am the founder of the Klasp project. That's the Kith and Kids Lifetime Advocacy Support Project, run by Kith and Kids for adults with autism and learning disabilities. Help them find a voice if they are not able to speak for themselves, which many of them not. So we raise our finance through our charity shops. So in today's presentation, I will show you around our two charity shops. This is strange times, and for the last year or so, we've not been able to open, but we've started opening and we've got some wonderful donations in there. And so I'm going to show you around. But the focus of showing you around is to really implore upon you the need for speaking to your friends, speaking to your contacts, to ask them, or if you yourself would like to volunteer. So we're going to show the sort of furniture and the goods that we sell, how we are very different from a lot of charity shops, and ask you if you would make contact with your friends, either children who are in the sixth form at school or at local colleges. They can work at weekends. That'd be really helpful. And also other contacts who are maybe semi-retired or retired and would like to have a couple of days a week or even a couple of sessions in a week where they can give back to the community. So this is our Klasp furniture shop at 61 Church Street in Enfield Town. Please wear a mask when you come into the shop. And we're showing you the beautiful furniture we have from some wonderful donors. Every single piece of furniture of a size does need to be collected using our van. And so volunteer helpers are required. Look at that beautiful table. Isn't that wonderful? We've obviously collected a couple of pine office desks, useful for computers. We also have collectibles, and this needs to be properly cleaned and displayed very nicely. So volunteers with an eye for detail would be incredibly helpful. Our artwork, choosing the right artwork to go on the wall to make it look like a living room, really. Sofas, we need those to be tested, so people who like to sit on sofas, beautiful. Let's hear from Gordon, one of our long-serving volunteers.
I'm Gordon. I've been volunteering at Klasp since its early years and its original single shop in Enfield. Initially, I volunteered on a Saturday morning at the shop as I was still working 5 days a week. Now I'm retired from my logistics job. I've had more time, and over the years I've sourced donations from my previous work, driven the Klasp van, collecting donations and delivering purchases locally. More recently, I've developed eBay presence during these strange times. It's good to give back to the community after life at work, and frankly I wouldn't volunteer if I didn't enjoy the friends I've made at Klasp and the opportunity to chat and make new friends.
My name is Charles. I volunteer for Klasp by driving the van occasionally, or sometimes I help with the collection and delivery of furniture. I do that because I admire the aims of Klasp, and it makes me happy to be helping do something for others.
And that is very good that we have dedicated people that we can call on. So the more the merrier. And talking about merry, this is our kitchen behind the scenes at a charity shop where Jero created this amazing, clean, tidy kitchen for us. Now on to our second Klasp charity shop, which is known as The Boutique at number 50 Church Street on the opposite side of the road. We opened this shop in order to empty 61 of the clothing and accessories to make room for more furniture over there. But we now sell electricals and also small items of top quality furniture, all very COVID safe here. So our volunteers for this shop, obviously, apart from being on the till, would be to help sort the clothing, put the sizes on, price them. We have a cloud-based till system, which enables us to claim gift aid on our donations. It is very chic, this shop, very chic boutique, and it's absolutely wonderful to work in. And also we have vinyl. This is going incredibly well, but that also needs sorting and pricing. So there's a lot of work to be done. Dee came in before we opened up to clean the shop thoroughly before we opened, and it still needs a regular daily clean. So there's loads of roles for volunteers in our shop, but as you can see, beautiful items of furniture and accessories, and then we bring down the electricals and also the small items of furniture as well. It's amazing, really, a charity shop having different shoes in the same colour and different sizes. Absolutely phenomenal. Look at that desk. Isn't that awesome? Can you imagine that in your living room? Vinyl is making a complete comeback. We are selling more vinyl than we ever have in our lives. Absolutely phenomenal. And it's a beautiful shop. I really like this shop. It's got some sense of style. We do a few antiques as well. Believe it or not, these vases selling for about £100 and something. Beautifully decored. And we even sell ice skates, really old ice skates. Absolutely phenomenal. Klasp, supporting adults with learning disabilities. So we need help on the van. If you're not able to drive, then please help us. You can sponsor us, Montana Kitchens, J. Tetley Accounts. But not all shops are successful. A lot of shops are closing. Charity shops are closing on the high street. Some, they fill their windows with absolutely everything and anything. Some stack them outside in little crates. And some just jam-pack their windows with anything they can find. Unfortunately, some shops are not able to stay open. Oxfam, unfortunately, closed. But to replace it, we have Tasty Gyros. They're an amazing new Greek restaurant that's opening up right next to Klasp, and we're so pleased. Taking you back in time, our first shop was originally the British School of Motoring, hence the orange branding that Klasp has nowadays. And we cleaned it up and we put notices on the windows saying volunteers wanted, stock wanted, and telling people who and what we are and what we're raising money for. We got some donations, and one of those huge amounts of comics which we sold in the shop and also at the various cinemas when Marvel was coming out. We had DVDs, we had CDs, we had books, tastefully displayed, I have to say. And we even took over a boutique shop, which different size dresses and everything. Amazing. Our biggest coup ever was 3 garages worth of stock from a haberdasher's. Rats got into some of them, so we took the carload to the dump. But doing this, the volunteers came in and we did a little volunteer sort party of the wool. So we ended up with a wonderful haberdasher's shop. Absolutely amazing, this. Brought in people from far and field. We do love the young volunteers. They're really committed. And we had queues and queues of people helping. So we need that again, please. And this is where we come right back to today, where we are looking for volunteers of all descriptions, ages and abilities. So I hope you enjoyed that presentation, and again I would implore you to ask your friends, your contacts, or even ask yourself whether you would like to volunteer, they would like to volunteer, whether they're retired or whether they are at school and able to do the weekends. It is so important to us to have people in the shop to enable us to stay open and sell our wonderful goods, our beautiful donations, and raise money for local people, for local families, helping the local community. Thank you so much. Chic and more at our furniture store.